This is an underwater turbojet engine, and I've got 2 of them. That is gonna be an epic sunset. That is the mountain I'm gonna go climb. This is the underwater Superman sunset mountain adventure. Let's go. Each Subnado tied to my arms has 14.3 pounds of thrust, more than enough to send me on my way. My journey to the shores of Mount Fortune will take me about 1,200 feet. On the way there though, I know I'm going to see some interesting sea life. This is a special type of jellyfish that actually grows its own algae. And then over here, a starfish feeding on the bottom. These algae growing jellyfish are everywhere, but they're super cool. I need to be vigilant on the lookout for other boats coming by. This is not a place for swimmers, so I need to make sure I'm underwater and safe away from any boat's potential of hitting me. Luckily, the Subnados help with this easily. Plus, it's a super fun ride. So I might as well keep looking for some interesting sea creatures on the sea floor. There's my destination, Mount Fortune. And I'm going to use these sailboats as cover as I go from spot to spot. Can you guess what this special metal hoop is in the sand? I'll give you a hint. Any sailor worth their salt will know exactly what this is. There are so many variations of these algae-growing jellyfish. Like snowflakes, each one is a little bit different. But some I think are a little cooler than other ones, like these ones that grow these blue tentacles off them. They don't hurt, but yes, they can definitely sting you if you're not careful. Here is one of these jellyfish that hasn't found a place on the bottom yet, so it's searching for that perfect sunny place where it can grow its own garden. It's so cool seeing the way that they develop. And a very unique jellyfish in that spends all of its life resting on the bottom, fanning the algae growing on it. Whoa, and look at this, an eagle ray. It's so cool to see these swimming in here, and it's even got a little remora on its back. These things are super majestic to swim with, and check out how long that tail is, stretching more than 5 times its own body length. These rays effortlessly glide through the water. The stingray came back to check me out. It really couldn't tell what I was. I made sure to keep the jets on quiet, and then tried to speed up to keep up with them. But even at that, these guys are a little bit too fast for me. Plus, I don't want to spook them. So I backed off and let this one go away. That was so cool. Alright, I still have a longer distance to jet, so I'm going to try to stay towards the bottom until I reach the shore. Made it safe and sound. Made it over. It actually can get kind of dangerous because a few boats started coming by. Thankfully though, with these I was able to jet ahead and be up out of the water before they came over. I can't believe getting to see that eagle ray. How cool is that? The tail on that thing is like 6 feet long. It's unreal. Alright, I got a pretty long hike up the rest of this here. It's just nice getting away from the boat for a little bit. I've been on it all day, doing some electrical projects, hanging some lights. So be able to just throw these on and jet for this pretty unreal little adventure here. It's such a cool thing. There's actually goats all around here. I'm not sure if I can get close to them today, but they're all around here. So I gotta be careful while I'm walking through here because look at the spikes on these things. Whew, they're vicious. Look at that, way over there is my sailboat. Oh yeah, and I keep these on for a little bit while longer till I get to these trees up here. I don't want somebody to see where I'm hiking and come grab these on me. All right, now we're into this forest. All right, I can't actually climb with these things on, so I'm gonna hang them here, continue up that way. I can't wait to see what the view is like at the top. All right, hopefully these are safe here. But also, I hope none of the goats come over and try to nibble on it. Everything's got thorns here. Look at this. It's cool how fast you go from the ocean to a shoreline, to a field, to a forest, to a cliff. We're gonna get to the top of the mountain here. Not even at the top yet, but there it is. Almost there. Oh, that sunset's gonna be so cool. Look at this. There's goat poop literally everywhere here. Those cute little goats are fertilizing this whole place. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so there's my boat way over there. I went all the way in front of that catamaran, in front of that monohull, right to there, the field, the forest, up here. So cool how quickly you go up top, but the view from the very top is the best. We gotta get to that. I think that plane is about to take off. There we go. There we go. Oh. We've reached the top. Welcome to the summit of Mount Fortune, overlooking both the French and Dutch sides of St. Martin, a truly epic view that rarely anyone else ever gets to see. This is the life of adventure I live for. Oh, here he goes. He's going. He's going. Oh, I wonder if the camera can hear that. It's so loud. Oh, that's so loud. That's so cool. Off into the sunset. That beach right there he's gonna go over is Airplane Beach. Super cool spot. And he's gone into the sunset. Right now over here, there's the famous Heineken Regatta going on. Super cool. Look at that. Oh, you see the goats. Look at the goats down there. There's a family around over there. Look at them. They're all looking up at me, wondering what I'm doing in their spot. Whoa. So I'm trying to figure out what this thing is. I guess this must have been some sort of like a cell phone repeater. Oh, and just look at all these goat berries. Look at this. Oh, there's so many. So right there is Adventureborne. We just subnadoed from here to there, then straight through and over, and then we've walked all the way up. This has got to be my favorite hike in all of St. Martin. And I mean, come on, you can see why. Look at this. So cool. All right, I'm gonna watch the sunset, and then after, when it gets to be a little bit dark, I'm gonna try to go back. I gotta be really careful though, because as I'm going back here in the dark, and this is where all the boats go through, you can even see the line where that boat just went through here. If I'm not careful, I can get run over and I get killed that way. So really gotta be careful. But you know what? I'm up here to enjoy the sunset. Let's check it out. This sunset turned out to be absolutely spectacular, as I hoped it would be. This is why I love St. Martin, a truly remarkable place to bring my sailboat and to go explore. That's such a cool sunset. I love it. It's such a magical place. I often dream about like building a little house up here, like a little castle. Maybe even try to make it blend in so it just seems like more mountain, but I think the ocean's what calls me back. So now I have to hike all the way back down. There's more goats down there now. We're gonna go back through, need to find those Subnados again, cannot lose those, go back around and then relaunch back for my boat. Now again, I can't stress this enough, if a boat comes through, they're not gonna see me. They're not looking for someone. This isn't a designated swim area, it's kind of the opposite. It's like a designated motoring area. So when I go from this shoreline, especially to that boat, that's like my danger zone. And yeah, I gotta be super quick, or, which I really don't wanna do, but if the boat's coming and I can't get out of the way fast enough, I gotta just dive down and stay on the bottom. That's my only hope. It would be very, very easy to die doing this. So want to avoid that. Hopefully we don't have any problems, but let's get down there and see. Oh my God, look at this. All the goats are starting to come up here. Look at them all. Only one of them sees me, but they're super chill. They'll come up here, and they'll come up here. And they'll come all the way up to here, but I don't want to disturb them. Oof. Ow, ow. Ooh. Ooh. That's what I gotta be careful of. Look at that. Imagine getting hit in the head by the hull, or worse, a motor coming through and just chopping you up. Super dangerous. I think this was the cable that used to go up to that cell phone booster up there. I really wish that thing still worked because the cell signal here is terrible. All right, good, everything's still here. I'm gonna strap back up and get back in the water. These underwater jets go on super easily, and if you'd like to get a set of these for yourself, check out the link in my description below. All right. Nice. I'm only down 2 out of the 8 bars, so nice. We're still looking really, really good. All right, back on the shoreline here. Ooh, look at all the trash. Oh my gosh, this is someone's bra. At least it was once upon a time. It's kind of gross, kind of crazy what washes up here. Yeah, now we can walk on in. The good people behind me were just reminding me that this is super dangerous through here. So I take a really good look, and now let's turn on The ride back didn't take me very long. I've learned that if I can stay on the very bottom for the entire duration between the shore to a boat and then from the boat to the next boat, there's really no chance that any boat can come through and hit me. If I do need to stop, however, I turn off the jets for a moment on the bottom and wait until I come up, just to check to make sure the coast is clear by listening for any sort of engine noise. I signaled to them that I was all good, and I even put my jet up into the air, just so that way they could see a little fire hydrant so they knew I was safe. Going underneath a few of the neighbors' boats was pretty interesting as well, just kind of checking them out from underneath. This one had a ton of fish life underneath it, I'm sure they didn't even know about. It was a whole aquarium down there. I took my breath, and then before I knew it, I was right back on my own Adventureborne. The entire mission, now done, back home safe and sound. What a trip. All right, that was a pretty fun little mission. And what's so cool is, I mean, this just took me like maybe an hour and a half, you know, of just good old fashioned fun. So I really enjoy this. I think if I was swimming it, I would have to have a float, just so that way there's no way a boat could miss me. Versus with these things, I can kind of, I can't outrun them, but I can sort of dodge them and just stay on the bottom. So it gives me a different level of safety, but I still really wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I'm definitely risking my life just by doing this, but I mean, come on, that view, that adventure, that fun, I love it. And getting to swim with that eagle ray was so cool. So hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys think about what adventure I should try out next with these super cool Subnados. I want to also let you guys know that Subnado was absolutely great in sending me these, but they sent me 14 of these. So get ready for some really cool content coming soon. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Cheers. This is the underwater Superman. The underwater Superman sunset mountain adventure. This is the underwater Superman mountain. Underwater.
Thanks for joining me on this adventure. I hope you feel inspired to begin adventures of your own. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For an exclusive, in-depth look at this adventure lifestyle and to further support my channel, become a member of my Patreon crew. Link in the description. I'll see you on the next adventure.